I get the honor now to bring in none other than Jenny Stoner. I'll tell you what I love about Jenny. First off, you know, she did about almost 100 loans last year. She's on track. Her goal is 150 this year. And I think whenever you see a Jenny Stoner video, you know there's going to be big smiles, maybe some big earrings, but ultimately she's going to connect with the crowd. So let's welcome Jenny and let's hear some great scripts.
Hey, thanks, Todd. Thanks for having me. I love this community. I learned so much. So at night, at home, when I'm sitting on the couch, is when I'm listening to my mortgage coach videos. And I just appreciate everyone being so so giving with their ideas, because I learn a lot from the people in here. So thanks for putting this together. It's a big deal for me.
Well, we're excited you're here. We are so excited you're here.
So you asked me about scripts, and I'm also not a script person, but here's what I've learned. A script is just a habit that I get into of how I make sure the client has a great experience. And so when I'm setting up my TCA, I do it from the very first phone call. I call that our hopes and dreams call. And I ask the client questions about them. It helps me learn about who they are. And then as I explain what they can expect in the process from my team, I set up the TCA this way. I say, you know, my team's going to gather some documents for you, and they're going to send you a link to my calendar to book a call with me. When I'm putting together options, I never just want to send you a fee sheet, because I equate mortgage numbers to, like, you know, when you go to the doctor and they do blood work and then they email you your lab results, but you're really not sure what you're looking at. And usually that connects with the client on some level. And they're usually like, yeah. Well, that's what mortgage numbers are like for people. And so I'm never just going to send you the fee sheet and expect you to figure it out. My commitment to you is that I'm going to meet with you. And I do my TCAs. I do one for every client, but I meet with them on Zoom. So I'm in Charlotte, which is a pretty large market. Not everybody can drive to my office without it taking an hour to get here. So I put together a TCA, and then I meet with them on Zoom. I share my screen with them, and I have a face-to-face meeting with them for every TCA. And that has increased my conversion a ton, and it allows me to get to know the client. I love to get to know my people. And so I set that up from the very first call. So when they get a link to my calendar from my assistant, they know what to expect, and they know the value that's going to be presented to them in that call.
So do you ever need pushback on that? Like, oh, I don't want to be on video with you. What does that script sound like and look like?
No, not too much. Occasionally, anybody over like 55 might be like, whoa. And I'm like, you know, if you want to come in and meet with me face to face, I'm totally open to that. But here's what I found. Most people don't want to take the time off work to drive to Weddington, a suburb of Charlotte, to meet with me. So I'm happy to communicate with you over video chat, give you that experience. But if you want to come in, my team would love to see you and meet you as well. So I give them the choice.
And what percentage of your clients take you up on that option?
To meet me face to face?
Yeah.
A very few. I mean, I probably 1 out of 40.
And so that video Zoom conversation that you're having, is that a scripted conversation that you do the same every time, or is it different?
Well, it depends on what the client's needs were, what I learned in their hopes and dreams call. I always start that call by saying, it's so important to me that I serve you well, and I want to make sure I understood what your hopes and dreams were, and then I reiterate back to them the notes that I took on some key things. That does a couple things. It shows them that I was listening, and it just develops some rapport with the client. So I'll say, what you told me is you're looking in the $400,000 range. You don't want your payment to be over $2,000 a month. You are interested in a 30-year fix, but you're curious if a 15-year is doable. Did I hear that right? Did I listen well? And then have them be able to say, yes, Jenny, you did. And usually awesome. I throw in a, great, I've done a good job so far, haven't I?
Hey, are you tired of getting rate shopped? Then do what 34% of America's best loan officers do. Stop quoting rates, start delivering a total cost analysis. This game-changing strategy will radically reduce rate shopping, and when you do get shopped, you'll win more. To learn more about this total cost analysis by Mortgage Coach, just email sales@mortgagecoach.com to request your personalized demo and get some rate shopping script.
I think that's great. So talk for a second about your weekly update calls to realtors, because you're also known for those as well. What does a script for that look like?
Yeah, so every week, one of the things we commit to them, and we do this in the Hopes and Dreams call too, we tell them what they can expect from us after they go to contract. So once they go to contract, we do updates to the client, the buyer's agent, and the listing agent, and I do all those via video. So I shoot a quick video with my phone. Hey, it's Jenny. Just wanted to give you a quick loan update. We got your appraisal back. The value came in awesome. Your approval looks super. The next step is my closing person is going to be sending you an initial closing disclosure to sign, yada, 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 whatever it is for that particular client. And again, it's a connection for them that I may not otherwise be able to have.
And are you following up to make sure that they're looking at those, or is it done through just normal text message, or how are you sending the video?
Yeah, I just text it to them. And I tell them when they go to contract, I tell them that's what to expect from me. And I ask them, can I text that to your mobile phone? And I very rarely get a no. Because I like to communicate with my clients the way my friends communicate with me. And right now I'm in my early 40s and we all text. And that's what I pay the most attention to. So that's how I like to communicate to my customers, because I feel like there's a connection there where I'm communicating with them the way their friends are.
I love that. I love that. I see you here, Dave. Would you have a question?
No, I just think it's pure gold. I think what makes Jenny special is how she personally connects with people. And one of the interviews I did with you that really stands out is the whole referral magnet series, where you were creating, videos in Facebook that were like referral magnets around stories. So no, keep it rocking, and give some closing thoughts, and I'll bring up our next guest in just a minute.
So Jenny, you do a lot of other videos. I mean, any other video script that you've used recently or that you use on a weekly basis, that would be great to share with the crew.
Yeah, so I use video in tons of different ways on different platforms. My most successful ones I feel like are just on Facebook, where I tell stories about how we've helped clients. And my goal is that people who watch those can get a sense of who I am and how much my team really cares. And then it also stays in front of those people, just reminding them what I do without saying, do you need a mortgage? Do you need a mortgage? And then we also email those out once a month to our client base, just so they can be reminded, hey, this is a situation that we help the client. So for example, a lot of times I'll do one like, are your kids going to college and you're thinking about apartments right now? Have you ever thought about buying a home with them on it with a primary residence interest rate? Call me if you're interested in that and don't want to waste money on rent. Those kind of videos, when I can connect a story with a client, it just seems to resonate with them.
I love that. I think that's just so important, because we see that all the time, right? You're all on everyone else's Facebook page and they just talk about a loan program or loan limits changing, and Jenny's telling the story and she's connecting.
Nobody cares about loan programs. They care about how you can help their friends.
Yeah, I love it. I love
it.
The
only other thing I was going to share with you is I've had a ton of success with what I call my VIP calls. And basically that is, I went through my closed borrower list and picked out those people who refer us often, who've done multiple loans with us, who are connectors in our community, and we've coined them VIPs. And then I set up a call with them, and what I do is, one, we give them kudos for being a VIP, but I say part of my level of service for my VIPs is to be way more than a mortgage advisor to you. I want to help use my connections to help you build worth and help you make good financial decisions. And then I go through, there are 5 or 6 key people I feel like everybody needs in their life to make good financial choices and build wealth. Is it okay with you if I go through who I think those people are? And let's make sure you have all of these people in place. If you do have them, awesome. If not, I would love to refer you to somebody that I trust. And so I take them through real estate agent. I take the opportunity to kind of give praises to their agent, a great lender, and I just remind them I have them covered there, that my job did not end at the closing table, a financial planner, a CPA, an insurance person, and then an attorney that can draw up a will or trust for them. And you'd be surprised how many people don't have a will and a trust. And so we go through those, and that does a couple things. One, it allows me to serve my clients on a different level. And then 2, if they do have a financial planner or CPA they love, I say, awesome, I really need some more great people that I can refer my VIPs to. Would you mind connecting me over email with that financial planner that you love? Because I need some more people that I can refer my VIPs too. And it's just a great warm handover. I've gotten some great financial planner relationships out of that.
Love that, Jenny. You are killing it. So appreciate you and looking forward to my next interview with you, Jenny. Thank you.